What's up, Internet Land? Zachamus Prime, aka Zachamus Prime, here with another Transformers third-party review. The figure that we're reviewing today is the Newage Carcel? Yeah. Carcel. I don't know, man. It's Scrapper. And he's looking awful scrappy today. This guy, I mean, I talk about New Age figures. I'm not going to sit here and say that every New Age figure is perfect, because they're not. But there are an awful lot of New Age figures that are basically perfect. And this is one of those figures that is basically perfect. It is just really good all the way around. Really good looking. Good transformation. Good sculpt. Good just everything. It was interesting having the set of Mixmaster and Scrapper in hand from New Age and Magic Square. I didn't have them in hand at the same time because I actually sold my Magic Square set before I got the New Age guys in. So, but, comparing them, how I felt about the other guys versus how I feel about these guys, I really feel like I made a good choice. All in all, if I had to sum it up really simply, I would say that I kind of prefer the sculpt on the Magic Square guys, but I definitely feel that these New Age ones have a lot more character. And character means a lot more to me when I'm putting toys on my shelf, to be perfectly honest with you. But anyhow, this guy is just fantastic. Super spot on. Looks amazing. The paint apps are great. You've got some gray, some red, some black. Some light gray, some shiny red on his face. Some gray and black and a little bit of green down here. But yeah, really, really good looking figure. In terms of accessories, he comes with his gun, which is molded just in one piece of gray plastic. No paint apps or anything like that, but the sculpt is really good. He holds that just fine in either one of his hands. Even though if his hands are open, they don't really want to stay in there. So you got to make sure you close that hand up pretty tight when you stick it in there, and it'll hold. The hinge joint on the hand is robust enough that it's not that much of a problem. The horn that all of these figures come with, they all come with the exact same horn, and yeah, holds it in his hand just fine. You can pose him so he's holding it up to his face, and he can make the sweet angel music of the heavens. He also comes with a pack of Energon Cubes in that same kind of clear rubbery plastic. I'm not sure what it's made out of still. Somebody asked to see him next to a car robot, so here he is next to my boy Smokescreen. Here he is next to my other boy Starscream, who does not like to stand up, it seems. And here he is next to Megatron. Not usually a size comparison guy, but somebody asked for it specifically, and I listen. So, there you go. In terms of posability on this guy, his head is on a ball joint. A little bit of side to side, mostly up and down, and rotates just fine. His arms go all the way around. Full tree pose there. Little bit of butterfly joint with that transformation. Bicep swivel here. Elbow bends for the full 90 degrees. You can rotate his wrist and you can open his hands. He does not have an ab crunch, but he does have a waist swivel. That works great. Single skirt armor here, moves out, leg goes forward that much, goes backwards that much. He's got a thigh swivel, a tricep swivel, knee bends for, you got to kind of manage this plate a little bit because it'll come down and it'll catch in the hollow of his leg, so you got to kind of bring this up a little bit to get that full 90 degrees out of the knee. But you know what? He's got this mid-thigh section here, and that looks like a double joint to me, so I'm going to count it. He's got double jointed knees. A little bit of ankle tilts here. Actually, a whole lot of ankle tilts. He's got the full Van Damme going on in the ankles as well as the hips. Just a really solid figure. A lot of character. A lot of just good posability. I like it a whole lot. This figure is amazing. This whole set's really good. But anyhow, let's get him transformed up. Now, I have heard that people are having issues with his chest plate, but you know what? It ain't rocket science. Put your finger on the top of his head and your thumbs underneath his armpits, and just gently push it down till it goes up, till his arms are up around his ears. And then, when you bring up his chest plate, put a thumb on top of it, put a thumb on underneath it, like here, and just push it up. People are apparently applying force that goes this way. They're basically pulling it out. It's attached on with a simple pin, and that pin isn't. It's not an extremely robust thing. You got to be careful with these things. They are not built for kids. They're built for collectors. Collapse this elbow joint down. Bring the wrists in. You've got a peg on the inside of the arm and a hole on the inside of the body. You want to bring that around, peg that into that hole on both sides, like so. For the legs, you want to bring these up. They give you space to put his toes in. After you put his toes in, you can then tab his legs together. After you tab his legs together, you got these two holes here, two pegs here. Bring this around, plug those in. Push the wheel towards the front. That will bring it around, and then it will click into place. Again, with the other side, push it to the front, bring it around, click it into place. And there he is in his vehicle. Whoa, almost. Bring this up and down, straighten that out. There, now he's got a place for the guy to sit. The driver that he doesn't need because he's a freaking Decepticon. He drives himself. But yeah, Scrapper is a really good figure. I like the way he looks. I've always especially liked how he's like got a lot of purple on his robot mode, but like you don't see any purple in his vehicle mode. It just all goes away. I think that's pretty snazzy. Looks really clean from all sides. A little bit of articulation in his shovel here. But just a good looking figure. Good looking figure all around. I dig it. I dig it a whole lot. I do kind of wish that maybe he had a little bit of extra paint on him. There's like some piston details here that could use some paint. A little bit of mechanical up here. Maybe something on the side of his arms. I don't know. I think an extra spot of paint could have done him a lot of good, but like I said, basically perfect. Not exactly perfect, but basically perfect. You can throw some Energon in his shovel and he can do the thing. But anyhow, that's about all I have to say about this figure. Oh, it rolls just fine, by the way. But yeah, again, shout out to ShowZ store for giving them quick and fast shipping. This was actually the set that I got first, and I just have been playing with it constantly since I first got it a few days ago. And I really love this set and really love... Constructicons are awesome. Devastator's cool. I don't know what else to say about it. Tune in again tomorrow for another review, and we'll get these all done sooner rather than later. I'll talk to you later. Everybody stay awesome and be good to each other. See ya. Bye.